Count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty. Count 3, guilty. Count 4, guilty. Count 5, guilty.
She's bad. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we'll talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. So on today's episode, I'm going to be doing a perfume tag that I recently came across, Confessions of a Perfume Lover. I'm going to tag the originator of this perfume tag down below and also tag my fragrance girlies to hop on this tag as well. There are 12 questions in this perfume tag. Hopefully I'm able to answer all 12 questions for you guys. So let's get into it. The first question is, what is your cheapest perfume? Choco Musk from Al Rehab. I'm sure this is every other person's cheapest perfume. If I can remember correctly, I think I got it 3,000 naira. That's how cheap the perfume is. This is one of my favorite cheapest perfume because it doesn't smell cheap. Even though I know that the longevity of the perfume is not so great, but it comes with a perfume oil which you should pair it together to improve the longevity. But this is a beautiful milky chocolate scent that is very sexy, very warm and cozy. So that's my cheapest perfume, Choco Musk from Al Rehab. Now the next question is, what is your most expensive perfume? Escapade Gourmand from Miss Mataha. So I got this perfume for my birthday 2 years ago or last year, I can't remember. I love this. This is a beautiful photorealistic vanilla scent. It literally smells like vanilla, creme brulee and brown sugar. So sexy, so yummy, so delicious. This fragrance is worth every penny because first of all, look at that packaging. It looks like a luxurious bottle. The bottle is quite heavy and the fragrance smells amazing. Longevity is off the roof. There are very few vanilla fragrances that last all day, and Escapade Gourmand is one of it. This is the longest lasting vanilla fragrance, Escapade Gourmand from Miss Mataha. Now, number 3 question is one question I have been avoiding, which is, how many full-size bottles do you own? I've really not been able to sit down and count all my perfumes, and I'm really not interested in sitting down to count all my perfumes. But let me give you guys like a context of what my collection looks like. So I have a shelf, and 2 sides of that shelf is fully packed with perfumes. And then my actual clothing shelf, one side is for all my body mist fully packed, and one side is for another set of perfumes fully packed. I have like a tray of perfumes beside my dressing mirror, which is also fully packed. And then my dressing table has a couple of perfumes there as well. That's my collection basically. So if you guys can do the math, do the math. But I'm not about to do that math. If you know me, you know I'm not a huge fan of a large collection. I just like to have a couple of fragrances that I absolutely love. I don't want to have a couple of blind buys that I'm stuck with, which currently I have a few of that in my collection. So this year is the year where I'm wearing out those fragrances. Hopefully by the end of the year, my fragrance collection should have trimmed to be the ones that I absolutely love. Even though I've not been able to give you guys an exact number, you have an idea what my collection looks like. So let's move on. Number 4 question is, have you ever received a weird comment on your perfume? Sadly, yes. And also I've experienced somebody receiving a weird comment on their perfume as well. So I'm going to be starting with mine. So the perfume is Teriyaki by Lasafa. I just recently got that perfume. One of my favorite perfumes. The fragrance is not bad, but I oversprayed it. If you know Teriyaki very well, you know that that fragrance is loud. Unfortunately, I oversprayed it to work. That day, we had a meeting. It was on a Friday, and my fragrance was all over. I was even feeling it. My colleague now made a comment like, why does your perfume smell like that? He didn't exactly say anything bad, but his expression of how the perfume smelled to him made me feel very uncomfortable. And I was like, how can I remove perfume? Like, if you guys have an idea how to remove perfume, let me know, because at that moment I really needed to reduce some of that perfume because I could feel that I sprayed too much. You know, naturally I'm an oversprayer, and this was the first time of me trying this fragrance. I didn't know that it was a beast mode scent. I literally set myself up. So yeah, that's like the only weird comments I have had on a perfume. So the other one that I experienced was one of my friends. He wore this Oud Ispahan by Fragrance World and mixed it with, I think, something else. That fragrance smells like a man's private part. I could smell it, but I didn't know how to tell him. But when my boss now came, my boss doesn't know how to hide his mouth. My boss now told him in his language because they are from the same place. I didn't understand what they were saying, but I heard that private part thing. And immediately he mentioned that private part, he mentioned perfume. So I just knew that that's what they were talking about. Immediately the guy's aura changed and everything. Nobody wants to get a weird comment on their perfume. Like, just imagine somebody coming up to you and telling you that you smell like private parts. Obviously, you're not going to be happy about it. So yeah, I experienced somebody passing a weird comment to my colleague on his perfume, and also my experience on Terrac, which I still very much love. It's just that I've learned not to overspray that perfume because it can be a little bit too much clawing when you overspray it. So yeah, those are the weird comments I got on my perfume. Number 5 question is, do you wear perfume for cuddling, and which one? Obviously, I wear perfume for literally everything. To bed, for cuddling, especially for cuddling. I think I've done like a haul of my favorite cuddle bodies, but I'm going to be mentioning 3 that I absolutely love. The first one is Princess by Kilian. This literally smells like hug in a bottle. I have been emphasizing this every time on my channel. It's like a mix of marshmallows, vanilla, green tea. It's giving regal, it's giving sexy, it's giving warm, it's giving hug in a bottle. Perfect cuddly scent that is not doing too much. And then the next one is a staple, Vanilla 28. This one brings all the men to the yard. It's like a sexy brown sugar vanilla floral scent. It comes off kind of like chocolatey to me. I love to pair this with the perfume oil. It just makes you smell very cozy, very warm, very sexy. Perfect for night out, perfect for colder weather, perfect for cuddling. Vanilla 28 from Kali. And lastly, the affordable option is Kissa Delicious. This is melted chocolate with some oranges mixed in. It has a little bit of coconut milk. Oh guys, this fragrance smells absolutely sexy, absolutely delicious. If you cuddle up with this, you might come out pregnant. Yeah, I said it. Kissa Delicious from Paris Corner. Number 6 is about how many sprays do you spray? I really don't count, but if I'm to guess, I'll say like minimum of 15, depending on how potent the perfume is. Obviously, Amouage guidance, I will not be doing 15 sprays. I'll just do like probably 5 sprays because I'm not about to choke myself out. For every other perfume, definitely overspray. I'm an oversprayer gang. And then the next question is, where do you spray your perfume? I spray on my arms, from my lap down to my legs, and then I spray in the air for my hair. I don't spray directly on my hair, at the back of my ears. I spray on my pulse points and then freestyle all over. So number 8 question is, do you buy backups? Hell yeah. I don't used to be the type that likes to buy backups because I'm like, it takes a while before I finish, one perfume. And when I do, I just want to jump onto the next new one that I love. But recently, I have been a backup girl, and there are 2 fragrances that I have gotten backups of already. The first one is Burberry Goddess. You guys already know I got a backup of this long time ago. I also got dupes of this fragrance. That's how obsessed I am with this. I don't think I would ever stop loving this fragrance. And I'm taking my time not to wear it too much so that I don't get tired of it. But I absolutely love this DNA. So I got the Angam and I got Athena, which are dupes for it. Love this fragrance. And then the next one, which I got recently that have become a huge obsession, is Yara Candy. I got a backup. This is a beautiful fizzy candy scent that smells like strawberry gummies. Oh guys, this fragrance is like a happy scent. It literally makes me happy and I absolutely love it. So I'm definitely a backup girl for very few fragrances. The next question is, do you show your collection to your family and friends? First of all, I hardly have friends around. Most of the friends that I've had over the years just come and spray and take as they like. And I really hate it. I don't like to show my collection just for that reason because I'm very jealous with my perfumes. Very jealous. Even though I have a million perfumes, who cares? Like, just get your hands off my perfume. It's something that could ruin our friendship if you're all up in my perfume business. I mean, you can spray once, but don't make it a habit to always come and be spraying every single time. I obviously gift perfumes to my friends, my family and all that, but when it comes to my collection, you have to stay away. Yeah. And that's jealous with my perfumes. It's in a shelf in my room. It's not like it's hidden or something. So whoever knows me that well to make it to my room, has obviously seen my perfume. It's not something that I can hide. But if we're not close like that and you don't make it to my room, you obviously can't see my perfume. It's not like I intentionally say, oh, come and see my perfume collection. I try as much as possible to stay away from that. So yeah. Number 10 says, does your partner or spouse know how much you spend? I don't think anybody would ever get that information out of me. If you guys even notice on this channel, I hate to write prices of the perfumes. Like, Google it. The highest I could say is, oh, this is affordable, this is expensive, but I'm not actually going to give you a figure. I will take that figure to my grave. That's how deep it is. Anybody that asks me, how much did you get this perfume? Like, oh, I can't remember. And truly, sometimes I can't remember because I make myself forget how much I buy them. I try as much as possible to get good deals on my perfumes, but trust me, I'm not about to tell you how much. Except maybe you just want to buy it off of me, but if not, Google it. So yeah, nobody can ever get that amount or that figure out of my mouth. Number 11 says, do you plan on collecting more? Obviously, I'm a perfume lover and there would be more releases as, you know, the years go by, as I use my fragrances. I just love to explore fragrances. So definitely, I would see more fragrances that I would love to try. This perfume thing is not like a one day thing. You wear fragrances every day. So as I keep wearing and my perfumes keep finishing, I would obviously want to get more. But this year, I have said that I would not be getting so much like that because I'm trying to trim out my perfumes. That's my goal for the end of this year, wearing fragrances that I don't wear often and fragrances that I don't really love that much. I just like, so that I can trim them out and have only fragrances that I absolutely love. So yes, obviously I'll be collecting more, maybe from next year. Now, number 12, which is what I kind of just answered. Where do you see your collection in 20 years? So basically, I see my collection not so large, in a sizable amount, probably just one shelf. Like, guys, I'm not even a fan of like a whole perfume room and all that. Count me out. I'm not that girl. Maybe one shelf is enough for me, one or two shelves, maybe one for me, one for my husband. You know, it's just perfect for us. And all the fragrances in that shelf contains everything that I love that I'm using. As they finish, I restock with something else that I love, and the circle keeps going. So yeah, that's where I see my collection in 20 years. How old would I be in 20 years? I'll still be hot and popping. So I'll still want to be smelling good and all. My collection will definitely be filled with all the fragrances that I love in 20 years. So yeah, those are all the 12 questions. To be honest, I feel like these questions were not as juicy as I expected them to be. Like when you hear confessions of a perfume lover, you're expecting like deep, juicy questions. They were okay, they were all right. If you have more juicy questions that you feel were not covered in this tag, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to answer them. But yeah, these are the confessions of me as a perfume lover. If you see any question from this tag that you would love to answer, you can pick one question from the 12 questions I answered and let me know your answers below. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, drop your scent of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning in to Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye.